Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the world's quickest and most concise cryptocurrency reviews. Without any more hassle, let's get right into it. And today we're going to discuss VeChain or VeChain Thor or VET as the coin stands. So, the main point of this coin, the main focus is creating and solving real world economic problems and its implications in real life. We can take a look at a lot of resources, very abundant website. It's a very interesting project. If you would like to read in more depth, please do take a look at their white paper, etc. You'll see things about how their transactions are happening with the controllable lifestyle, fee delegation, transaction dependency, multitask transaction, etc. They operate via the proof of authority system with aligned interest in development. In the VeChain ecosystem, they maintain the protocol according to the foundation's governance policy. So, without going too in depth with these technical sort of things, these terms, this proof of authority, these stakes, I'm going to explain to you quickly what exactly is VeChain and what is its purpose. Basically, it's a project founded in 2015 on the blockchain network. At first, they were famous for their technology and smart product tracking chips that could be integrated into various devices, such as NFC chips, QR codes, RFID trackers, etc. It was initially conceived as a supply chain management or anti-counterfeiting system based on the blockchain technologies and the Internet of Things. Now, here's where VeChain becomes very interesting. Okay, it has a coin called VET, which operates as an asset tied to the VeChain blockchain. Unlike Bitcoin, though, it's not a currency, and unlike Ethereum, it's not a way to gas blockchain's usage. Instead, VET is a value creating token. So every VET creates a third party coin called Thor, which operates a little bit like a dividend. The more VET you have, the more Thor you're given, and there are also node bonuses and other bonuses along the way to incentivize holding and accumulating it. This is what makes VeChain one of the best projects in the world right now. You can take a look at their developer team has been on point with delivering everything that they projected in the roadmap for the past few years. They are an amazing team, and I really have bright hopes from this future, from this for this coin. From the fundamental aspect. So, what is VeChain doing now? Even though they had initial success in logistics, they're currently not really into that as much. They have more established themselves as a blockchain service provider for businesses in any industry. They have directly on their website, you can find ways to link VeChain to your existing business as an enterprise, as a startup, etc. Their goal is basically to create a reliable, distributed ecosystem for companies that can provide a transparent flow of information and a very efficient cooperation between firms, parties, and more. And they have very big collaborations currently at the moment. A few examples of them are Microsoft with Shanghai Gas, with Walmart China, with the BMW Group, with H&M, amongst many others. So this coin really is a lot to handle. You can take a look at their documents page as well, where they describe Thor, which is the blockchain, the real world economic problem ecosystem, connects, which essentially connects these apps with blockchain, with the user, with third party, and we have the sync, which serves as an environment for these D-apps or decentralized apps to provide unlimited potential for scalability, development, and the users. So enough about the fundamentals. Let's move on to the technical analysis. So onto the technicals. I've noticed right now that I actually have reviewed this coin in the past from a technical standpoint. As we can see, this is the 4-hour chart. I had a very bullish prediction around exactly this point, which turned out pretty well, just simply because the coin is an amazing one. But for the sake of simplicity and perhaps to teach you a thing or two, I'm going to show you how I do it all from scratch. So Right now we're looking at VeChain on a daily chart. We can see pretty much an exponential increase in the past month, since the beginning of March, even since the beginning of this year, where it was lying at a measly 0.01 or 10 cents. It's currently at about 90 cents, so that's a very, very, very big, almost tenfold increase. First thing that I do is plot the interesting zones on the graph. We can see a very interesting one right here, simply because the price has bounced off of it in the past, broken through, bounced down, acted as a support in the past, and then created this massive bullish pressure. Another zone that I can see, I did delete them just now, but these are very obvious zones which I fully intend to plot again. Oh, something happened. Yeah, another one. We can see the SMA 200 and the SMA 50 lagging behind quite a bit, which is okay. It's not a problem because it's the daily chart. Moving into a closer time frame, we can see a very nice little uptrend. Has been broken by this candle, but the significance of candles such as these is that they have very bullish bottoms. So right here we can see insane bullish pressure, same as this, because the price keeps getting it opens here, right, and then it gets drove down all the way in these 4 hours, because we're looking at every candle is 4 hours essentially at the moment. It gets drawn all the way down here beneath the trend line. However, new buyers who think that this $0.8 price is a good one, they come in, they swoop the price, and they increase it back again. So there was a fair dip right here. I can see another zone forming at this area, a very important one. So when it comes to the analysis, we can form another line on top, sort of creating a trend channel, and VeChain has been following it pretty clearly. Now, something that I do like to see is this bullish pressure, and I do like to see the following of this trend channel. I would be careful though, in case VeChain breaks down below this trend channel. We can see somewhat of a bearish movement, perhaps, if cryptocurrency dips in the next few weeks. So we can see something like this, a little dip, and potentially a downtrend only into this area. Only into this area of support down below. However, I see this as a very unlikely outcome because this coin is a very good project. They're landing new and new partnerships every single day. So something that I would expect it to do rather than this is create sort of a bullish pressure as it has right now. So we've had some price rejection from the $1 mark. This is going to be our key area right now, right? Because there's something in trading known as psychology. When we're looking at this chart, we're basically viewing the psychology of the whole market in candles, right, on this one chart. So when you see price rejection from here, right at the dollar mark almost, it's literally just because the dollar mark is a round number. People like to sell their profits at round numbers. They like to buy in at round numbers, which is why you see this candle starting at 0.8. People want to buy at $0.8. So that's just an interesting thing to keep in mind as well, the psychology of traders and trading in general. Generally for this coin, I'm very bullish. We could see something like a reach for the new all-time high, a bounce from the dollar mark, consolidation in this little area of support that has formed right here, and a continuation of the bullish trend up above, potentially even breaking the trend line and making higher highs and higher lows as it has been in the past month. So this is a tremendous coin. Believe me, do some of your own research, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Have fun, enjoy your trading, don't let your emotions get the best of you, and adios.